Hey guys, this is Tommy from the Ravens Creek Study. I wanted to start a new series. I haven't finished up the other one on the Eternal Covenant, Biblical Theology 101, but I wanted to start a new study on Christian Theology 101. We're going to continue probably these two kind of side by side somewhat. Um, so Christian theology, this is mostly because I somewhat mock the term systematic theology. To me, it seems like theology should not be systematic. When you systematize it, it suddenly kind of loses its cogency. It's something that you're supposed to be able to look at all of theology together in a cohesive way and not isolate each individual part and dissect it to the point where you're almost quibbling about nonsense. Although that is something that people do. Uh, so I've got here an outline of Christian doctrine. For those of you who are brand new to the faith, this would be great for you. For those of you who maybe you're not brand new to the faith, but you're still looking to introduce yourself to some of the Christian theology, maybe you're a scholar and you're looking for more opinion than just your own. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, uh, challenge me. I would welcome it. Okay. Prolegomena. This is a big fancy word that essentially means the discussion before the discussion. So, for all of the things that you need to discuss before you really get into all of the good stuff, this would be like, what is theology? Why is theology important? How do you even do theology? Those sorts of questions. I decided I wanted to put down why me. First, why should I write this, or why should I put this on YouTube? This is a subject that I've for a long time labored over. Let me put it this way. Why should I write this? It's personal to me because I find myself somewhat unsatisfied with the way that so often the theology books and the theology behind pulpits, it doesn't equip the saint. It might give a good message, and sometimes it makes you feel like you can do certain things to improve your life, but it doesn't actually seem to equip the saint for the cosmic redemptive purposes that God has called his saints to do and to enact in the earth here and now. It doesn't create us as the children of God to be saints. It just gives us a bunch of information and sometimes somewhat of a challenge to consider whether we're doing this or that correctly. And so, the second question would be, why should I write this? Why not some of the other YouTube videos? Why not some of the other big names who you're probably going to find them a lot quicker than you're going to find me? Um, I guess I've already mentioned that one though, right? Uh, I felt that many of the textbooks and resources on the subject were inadequate. I felt that many of the resources that I find they address the issue of theology, but they don't really dive into it in a way that brings life. It's more or less just a theological discussion. Sometimes debate, but usually it's just this never-ending discussion that never comes to any fruit, to be honest. So that's going to be my introduction. Thanks for listening to this one. The next video is going to be what is theology? And so we'll get into that, and that's where we're going to actually begin to divest ourselves into the study of Theology 101. Thanks for listening.